The White Queen's reign begins.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
We're all familiar with the Thick Thighs Save Lives movement within video games. These days, devs are going above and beyond to suit the needs of a certain demographic, if I have to say for myself. But I am fortunately, both and unfortunately, not a part of the Thick Thighs Save Lives movement, but I support it wholeheartedly. A week ago, a certain character from a certain game dropped and the internet went completely nuts.
Mommy.
Why are her thighs so thick?
They going jiggle physics crazy in this bitch.
They added this new character into the game called Emma Frost. I know it sounds crazy, but they added a white blonde girl with a big ass and big tits that's wearing a blue and white outfit to Marvel Rivals. Believe that? Look at it.
The White Queen's reign begins.
Jesus Christ. Have been, talking about this character, and they were unhappy about it because they thought that this character was Gooner bait. Yeah. That's right. This is gaming now.
And the person who brought it all back together was one fictional character from Marvel Rivals of all games. Emma Frost, ladies and gentlemen, Emma Frost. So apparently this one character trailer has caused a division among human beings. We got the left. Okay, I'm gonna use political terms. We got the left saying yes, she brought the term thick thighs save lives. If she bad, I'm glad. And then you have the other people who have a massive problem with it, and it's not like there's been massive controversy surrounding these type of things. Stario. But we've seen this plenty of time again, that these people will never relax when it comes to complaining about how women are portrayed in video games. Yes, I get it. It's a little sexist at times. At times it's a little too much, like certain other games. But then this, compared to her comic counterpart, apparently she dresses like a whole... But that's not what we're gonna get to today. Today we're reviewing, rather we're gonna watch and react to a video about this controversy. So yeah, sit tight, grab a snack, and before we start, leave a like and sub up if you haven't, because we're doing a lot of these videos.
Time is of the essence. We must assist our allies.
I will say this, the modern audience is now starting to be melted down 100%.
He's
Why
already using
Emma Frost,
Marvel Rivals
regardless of
footage,
whether you
that's
call it
crazy.
Gooner or anything, but look, this is something that a good live service, okay? Take a look what Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. That flop of a number of reasons, not just wokeness, but server issues, player count reset, you know the type. What else is live service that are flopping? Concord. This one, still holding strong. About 64,000
Concord,
that
I
are still
remember
playing.
Concord
Hey,
issue.
it's still
Oh,
looking
man.
good.
But in any event, a lot of these Redditor types are doing the fake comic book fan thing when it comes to Emma Frost. The thing is, of all the characters that they could add to this game that these people would get pissed about for being quote-unquote Gooner material, this character absolutely makes the most sense.
That's what I'm saying. Hold up, sorry. That's what I'm saying. In the comic, she dresses way more voluptuous and revealing than what this portrays. People are just upset that her thighs are out in the shaking like glory, the shaking like rain. But that's not the point. They are mad at a very dumb thing.
To be dressed like that. She is a literal fashion icon who has always worn skimpy outfits.
Okay, before we let Dr. Disaster continue, I don't know if anyone know this. Melanie Mac did said that Emma Frost is a gay psyop or something. I don't know for sure. Couldn't find anything in Fandom Pulse for some reason, so we'll just have to wait and see. But based on this, Yellow Flash says It says posting Emma Frost art to piss off the fake ass fans angry about Marvel Rivals. I mean, seriously, how come Kevin Feige cannot take inspiration from this?
Yellow Flash had a fine example of this posted to X, where you can see that yes, Emma is basically wearing lingerie, and Flash wrote, posting Emma Frost art to piss off fake-ass fans angry about Marvel Rivals. And on X, there were a bunch of people getting their panties in a bunch about this reveal. This person here wrote, might get crucified for this, but Rivals so blatantly panders to Gooners that it puts me off from the game like it's a hero shooter. We don't need...
Thing is, pausing again, my bad. Thing is, I don't give a damn about this. We have games that show off way more. I mean, y'all ran Stellar Blade, that's the game I want to say. Y'all ran Stellar Blade to the ground and they had to do a whole switcheroo. At first they released the game with the more revealing content, you know, not in that way. But then y'all hit that game, y'all slammed the game so damn hard that the devs had to double back and put some clothes on them. And I get some games should not do that. They should not do that. They should not delve into that. Fuck am I saying? But we enjoy these. All of you people complaining, shut up. You get no woman. If it's woman complaining, you literally are complaining about the wrong thing. They are literal women cosplaying as these people you are complaining about. Women love this type of shit. Women love it. They cosplay all the time. So, I might piss people off by saying this, but A, you either get no bitches if you're a guy, you either get no bitches if you have to complain about this, alright? I have to complain about this, you're a fake feminist. B, if you're a woman, I don't want to slam the woman too hard though. I don't want to slam the woman too hard, it's just, I understand your complaints that the devs are over-sexualizing, you know, women to an extent, but if the source material, the canon source material itself portrays Emma Frost as this type of person with these type of clothes, you'd think the devs would follow suit. But now we have other women here talking about stuff like this, and that time the other woman cosplay as this type. They love these characters. They make money off this. So, I don't know what battle you're trying to fight off. I'm not gonna lie.
Such exaggerated jiggle physics.
Just let people play the game,
thighs,
damn.
chest, and butt. Well, it's there whether you like it or not. There is clearly a market for this sort of thing, but the rest of the industry has gone so far out of their way to give gamers the opposite of this that it's no wonder Marvel Rivals is managing to make so much money.
That is true. It's making so much money. Now, this is just a conspiracy theory. I think NetEase have studied other live service, and they knew that when it comes to live service, they have to give fans what they want, have to give gamers what they want. I have to assume that many developers who worked on Marvel Rivals have heard about the disastrous launch of either Concord or even Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. They knew they cannot repeat that mistake. They study it, they take notes. Because remember, whenever games such as Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League failed, the people at NetEase must have taken notes. They've taken notes that they need to know what exactly can we do to appeal to a wider audience, or in this case, the fans, the gamers, all that sort, and not woke video game journalists or even consultancy firm, all that sort, aka mythical modern audience.
Then here we got someone responding to the X account Rival Leaks, who showed off the new Emma Frost and Star.
Sorry, this is fucking meta. This is meta as well. I'm reviewing someone, review someone else. They have watch review channels, and the review channel. Let me shut up.
Cardboard skins, the person below said, "Stop. I want a fully clothed skin. Nobody is going into battle with their boobs out." And an account literally named Emma Frost, obviously a big fan of the character, replied, what? Emma Frost always battles with her boobs out, you fool." And then this person included an old image of Emma wearing extremely revealing clothes that she was fighting in. Once again, this is not the hill that these people should be willing to die on, but they just can't help themselves. And then this account here wrote, Marvel Rivals Emma Frost design is shit. We could have had it all, but they gave us goon slop. Hey, why don't you go cry harder, my dude? Why don't you go file a complaint with the Office of Nobody Gives a Shit what you think?
Yeah, I don't think NetEase is going to give a shit at this point. Also, I don't think they're going to put gay characters.
Yeah,
Because don't
that
forget,
fucks with
even
the
though you
whoever
can
that
say
is.
some
I fuck with
developers
them.
are from outside China, but the main headquarters of NetEase is still China, mainland China. And most importantly, China's laws on LGBT is forbidden. And I don't know about the laws about fat people. That's something other topics. I need to recheck these laws from China.
China have
but I
a
believe
law about
NetEase have done a
fatphobia,
good job.
about
Perhaps
fat people.
if Emma Frost looks
What?
like this, can you imagine what Yelena Belova would look like? Because don't forget, even though they're making season 2, of which I heard they say that they're going to make more crossovers. I don't know if it's true, which I hope they'll have crossovers with Marvel's Thunderbolt. Now, TV shows, I'm not certain because I know Daredevil Born Again is not on the Marvel Rivals crossover because I haven't seen anything. So far, I know one thing is that Marvel Spider-Man, yes, aka Insomniac Spider-Man, Captain America, The Brave New World, you already seen the bundles. Even though we don't have exactly a new characters, they just give skins and all that. What are the chances are they're going to promote it a week before Marvel's Thunderbolt release?
You sane people for years told us if you don't like it, don't buy it. When it comes to the sort of games that these
Exactly.
people champion,
If you don't
games
like it, don't buy it.
South of Midnight, well, go look at the numbers for
Oh, damn.
that thing. Gamers didn't buy it. We don't want it. And now that someone is finally making things that gamers like, we not so humbly insist that you follow your own advice. But let's look at what some of the Redditors are saying about the character.
Okay, before we continue again, first off, I just want to say this. You don't say that, okay? Look, when you say something like, if you don't like it, don't buy it, problem solved, or perhaps even...
Shut
if you don't,
up, okay. Thing is, that's where I draw the line. If you don't like it, don't buy it. If you clearly don't like it, buy it. Don't buy it. If you have something to complain about, that's not for you. Move on. There are thousands upon thousands other games out there suited for your pandering needs. And that's how I don't even play Marvel Rivals. I don't play Marvel Rivals. I just understand the whole thing of when Stellar Blade came out. Obviously, there was a lot of fan service stuff. Combat was solid. Combat was immaculate. But what do people do? They complain about the outfits. They complain about over-sexualizing, and I understand that. But if you don't like it, don't buy it. There's a market for this. I'm not the market. I just understand how people can get frustrated of people complaining all the time about shit they don't like. If you don't like it, stay the fuck off. And that's it. If you don't like it, just stay the fuck off. Buy something else. I can't be playing Stellar Blade. My girl gonna get pissed off. Okay, she will. She probably will. No, she will. Still up for another time, y'all.
like this TV shows, turn out the TV and touch grass. And yet when your product failed, you'd have nobody else to blame but yourself. You never attack your fans. Take me for example. On my first 2 channel, I am proud of the subscriber numbers I got. But the one thing I did not do, and I say this for a fact, okay? Never tell my audience something like that. That if they don't like it, they don't have to watch it. No, I don't say that. And no, I haven't, and no, I...
You don't have to like my videos. Watch. Watch and subscribe. I'm hyper. You see, last time I had coffee, I'm having a whole thing of sweets here. My bad. No, but seriously, sub up and like the video.
didn't censor any comments since some of you said the comments you wrote is disappeared, which I didn't censor it. I didn't remove it. Unless, of course, if it's hurtful, then yes, I remove it. But constructive criticism is
Don't
something I will
remove
not remove it.
hurtful
I will
comments.
leave it as it is.
This person here wrote, "Man, there is no shame in the pandering. Gooners are eating well." It's funny, we said the same thing though when Dragon Age the Veilguard came out. We said, look at all of these ugly ass characters, many of which looked like they transformed. But you know what the difference is between Dragon Age the Veilguard and Marvel Rivals? Dragon Age didn't sell, and Marvel Rivals sells like freaking crazy. But the other Redditor below replied saying, it helps that there's still good designs beyond being goon material. I feel a lot of artists forget that when making goon bait, and they just can't get over the fact that something exists outside of their feminist
That's what I'm saying.
LGBT
That's what I'm
bubble.
saying.
But then the next guy wrote, mind you, they toned it down in comparison with the comics, which is true. These people clearly just don't know the character of Emma Frost very well. And then we have this whiny baby on Reddit saying, I thought Marvel Rivals was a kid's game. Got her thighs jiggling and breasts flopping all over the place. And some of the more sane Redditors responded saying, definitely not a kid's game. And then the next person wrote, yeah, that's how you make a game like this live for a long time. And that is very true. If you want gamers to stick around and keep playing your stuff, then you have to give them reasons to keep coming back. And the weird-ass Dragon Age the Veilguard crap does...
Well, I think we've reached the point. I think we've reached the point. All I'm just gonna say is, hey, look, if that is you, if you clicked on this video and you've lasted this long, and you thought that I was going to discuss about... This is going too far. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, my bad. It's going too far. They should stop this. They should not keep making these type of Gooner designs. You're wrong. I can't even say I'm indifferent. I just hate when people complain about certain shit. If you don't like the designs, move on. There are skins. Then again, the skins are questionable. But there are games for you. Fucking go play Overwatch. Go play Overwatch. Go play Overcooked. Fuck if I care. I don't even play this game, but I understand. I just understand the annoyance within the pandering. I just understand that. I hate that. Like, these devs are honestly trying to appeal to fans. They've toned it down compared to the comic. They're just trying to appeal to fans, make the game last a lot longer. Clearly this sells, and clearly there's a market for this, and clearly there's gonna be a lot of people playing with Emma Frost, playing with Susan Storm, playing with a lot of other female characters that are gonna be introduced into the roster. Don't let your don't let your hypersensitive mindset ruin having a fun time with this game. Well, it looks fine. It looks fine. Not my cup of tea, I'm not gonna lie. I just thought I had to make a video of this because my Twitter, ever since I saw the trailer of Emma Frost, all over the place. You know the type of games I play. I made a video about Naruto Storm 4. That's my favorite game of all time. Game franchise. But yeah, no, this is just blown out of proportion. They are gonna, mind you, there are gonna be lots and lots of more games. After the thigh jiggles we just seen, there are gonna be plenty more games that are coming with fire. So this is not the end, okay? What y'all did to Stellar Blade, that game was fire, but y'all drove it to the ground. It's still awesome in terms of design. I can't say it's the same. I honestly can't say it's the same. But anyway, that's my piece. I hope you all like the video. Like up, sub up, and we will keep this going on a weekly basis. And hope you all had a good day. And yeah, peace.